All of us want Lake Winnicook to be clean, not green. Well, it can be, and you're about to see proof. Like our own lake, Togus Lake, or Togus Pond, was green. It had an algae problem. Then they brought in Solitude, a lake management company, which put alum into the water. Alum is a non-toxic chemical found in everything from the water we drink to the food we eat. Like Togus Pond, the algae blooms in Lake Winnicook are due to factors like stormwater runoff, agricultural runoff, warm water temperatures, to name a few. Some of these things can be easily controlled, while others are more of a challenge. In this video, the big questions will be answered. Is alum safe? How is it applied? How does it clear the water? And does it really work? Let's answer that all-important question first. Does it really work? For that, we go to Suzanne and Margaret, residents of Togus Pond, which received 2 alum treatments due to funding. The first was in 2024, and the second is being conducted as this video is being filmed.
Oh my goodness. It's revolutionary. It really is. I mean, we would stand on our dock and you could see how much of the algae was developing. And in bad summers when you had an algae bloom, you couldn't even go in the lake. You couldn't use it. You couldn't swim, you couldn't paddle. And so right after they did the treatment, it was like this clarity. You could see the bottom of the lake off the dock in a way that we'd never done before. The Lake Association has been fantastic in starting to try to address the causes of the algae bloom. Mm-hmm. So now we're working on buffers and educating people about what sends all of these chemicals into the lake that causes the algae bloom. So maybe we won't have to do it quite so soon because we've actually taken care of the source of the problem.
It was Sarah Fagg of the Togus Pond Lake Association that really got the ball rolling on this. And how'd she do it?
When we started, I reached out to East Pond, I reached out to George's Pond that had already done it. And they helped us. And so now we're trying to reach out and help Unity Pond.
Sure.
In the same way and pay it forward. Because Lake Association, everybody, we're all doing the same work and we all want to help each other.
So how and when did the idea to clean up the algae begin? Here's Greg Jolda of the Togus Lake Association.
Well, this has been a project in the making for decades from the blooms. And we had been placed on the DEP impaired lakes list because of the algal blooms. And so we tried to work with that. We had a watershed survey done. People walked around, volunteers, and we got some grant money to help us with that. And they looked at all of the non-point source pollution from the lakes, the runoff on the lakes, the people where we needed barriers, needed buffers, that sort of thing. And then we had a watershed-based treatment plan that took a look at what it was going to take to get this done. And that's probably over the past 5 or 6 years, that set of components. And then once we realized the amount of money, then we have everybody to get together. We realized that it was going to take summer meeting, $800,000 we were looking at, and Tom and Sarah said, well, we need to get on with this, and Sarah helped us significantly. She's running the whole clarity issue, and they ran the fundraising, and we got it done.
Next up is Doug Miller. This guy's a water quality expert who monitors changes in lake conditions. He lives in Unity, but he also has a place on Togus Pond, so he's got a vested interest in both and has been eyeing the quality on both these lakes. Here's what he's seen so far on Togus Pond.
Right, I've been doing water quality monitoring with our team for about the last 10 years. We come out every couple of weeks, twice a month, and sample from one end to the other. We typically hit our deep spot about 50 feet. 2 years ago, when we did this same operation, we saw an initial improvement. And that summer, the summer of 24, the lake was phenomenal. It was really, really clear. The following summer, it was very clear. So we're talking about last summer of 25.
Now to wrap it all up, let's hear from Dominic, Senior Project Manager for the company Solitude. He and his team are charged with making these lakes clean, not green. I wondered how much timing plays a role in treatment. Should the water be warm, cold? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter. We typically like the water to be at least 40 degrees Fahrenheit. We also typically avoid the heat of the summer just because many of the lakes we work on have cyanobacteria blooms, and that's the reason why we're there. And those can be prevalent in the summer. Also, recreation is very busy in the summer as well. So we typically like to do them in the spring and sometimes the fall.
And it doesn't hurt people, doesn't hurt animals, doesn't hurt anything in the ecosystem.
No, sir. Yeah, these products are actually used in drinking water treatment plants. So more than likely, the water you drink from, or water from your faucet, has been treated with these particular products. They've been used in lakes and ponds since the 70s or so, and they are, very benign for people, animals, wildlife, but just really attacks the phosphorus in the water and the sediments. Yeah.
Now, does the alum actually attach to the phosphorus and drag it down? Is that how it works?
It does. It attaches to the phosphorus in the water, but more importantly, unused alum settles down to the sediment and actually absorbs or kind of attaches onto the phosphorus that's in the lake sediments. So that prevents that phosphorus from being available for cyanobacteria growth in the summer. That's really what we're trying to do.
So it's like the flocculant you use in your pool, sort of, for the lake.
Yes, yeah. This pool flocculants often have aluminum. Yeah, it's a very similar product. Yeah. It's a technique that's worked very, very well over the years. Yeah, it's very well understood. We've had lots of experience doing these types of treatments. We have lots of really good success stories. So it's a long track record, proven technique to reduce phosphorus and ultimately prevent those potentially harmful cyanobacteria algae blooms.
The dream of a clean, not green Lake Winnicook is well within reach. Find out how easy it is to be part of the solution at lakewinnicook.org. And as for how the alum treatment has helped Togus Pond, take it from the expert, Doug Miller.
It's a cleaner lake and it's more in balance.